Hey Aquarius, welcome to Taryn Hill. Welcome to your love reading for the week. This is in the format of person A, person B. You figure out where you are in the storyline. Okay. These cards don't want to shuffle. All right, luck here. There's some repelling going on. What's going on here? All right, let's go. What's energy for person A? Oh, Ace of Wands coming out sideways. Interesting. Oh, double card. Okay. What's up? What we doing? This already feels, I mean, Aquarius been having this very lusty energy. There is definitely, Aquarius, you guys are in a very lusty connection. And I'm just like, yeah, it just keeps coming up in every reading. And it's becoming a problem. Like, it's all fun and games until it's not. All right, and here we are with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's not. All right. How's this coming out here? All right, so person A, you do have the Ace of Wands sideways, and, you know, it's like, okay, it's good until it's not, all right? There's all this passion, all that for the connection. It's coming out sideways because it's like, okay, that's not really enough here. Person B, they have the double card coming out with the Four of Wands in reverse. They're not bringing the most stable energy to the connection neither. Oh my God. Okay. 10 of Cups in reverse. I mean, all right. This just feels like one of those energies you fall for someone because the passion is so wild and the sex is so bomb, right? And then once you guys come up for air, which are nasty asses, then you finally look at the person, you try to talk to them, and you're like, oh, we can't even have a real conversation. Or when when we're not too busy with our tongues down each other's throat, when you actually talk, I don't like the words that come out your mouth, actually. You know, it's something like that that's coming through. And it's that realization, but it's kind of hard to face that because the passion is so real. And it seems like, yeah, the chemistry is just too good. Look, I get it. When that thing is thinging, all right? Listen. All right. How does person A feel about person B? Yeah, the Magician card coming through. Oh, I'm getting something interesting here. Whew. Okay, hold on. I just got the chills a little bit. I feel like person A feels like they got to defend themselves from person B. I'm getting a little bit of, there's a power play here. I feel like person A, see, they have the Magician card coming out. This is how person A is looking at person B as a magician with that double card. I feel like person A is like, I need to protect myself from person B. And this is where that defensive energy is coming in. Like, this is becoming a problem. 10 of Wands. Oh, okay. All right. How does person B feel about person A? Page of Swords in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And the Fool card. This energy is not feeling like the healthiest connection in the world. Person B is coming off a bit overbearing and controlling. I'm going to just say that right there. I feel like person A feels like they got to fight for their space, fight for their time, you know, and while person B might be a little bit overbearing, like you don't know what you want. You don't know what you want. I'm going to tell you what you want. Oh, you trying to move on? And that energy came out in the last Aquarius reading, huh? It did. Like, oh, you're trying to be more independent? No, you don't want to be more independent, okay? You want to be under my thumb. That's what you want. All right. And because person B is kind of overbearing, It could come in the form of gaslighting or just completely overriding and invalidating the feelings of person A. Person A realizes a game that person B is playing and they're putting their guards up. Like, okay, you are not going to do this to me. You're not going to try to beat me into submission here, okay? Energetically speaking. Hopefully it's just that. Okay. What is person A feeling to see? We have the Three of Wands coming out. Six of Wands in reverse. Ten of Swords and the Queen of Cups. This is a karmic situation, and there's a karmic lesson to be had here. I feel like this is a lesson to learn about how you meet people, because it seemed as if red flags might have been overlooked because of the passion. So maybe you guys didn't take enough time to get to know each other or something. So there's going to be a lesson to learn about that, like passion or not. Good D or not, good pum pum or not, it doesn't matter. Like, I need to get to know who you are before I really let you in. Like, the sex can't be enough to have you have this much access to my life. I need to know who you are. So yeah, I feel like this is a tough lesson, but I feel like this is an experience that person A probably had before. But this situation is going to really highlight the cycle that person A has been in. This is the manifestations that their energy was creating, okay? Maybe because their priorities were skewed, their emotional space was a little bit skewed. Now, if somebody, it just depends on what someone's priorities were. That will be the basis of what they attract. So now this is making person A have to go back to the drawing board. Like, why am I attracting this so much? Because again, I don't feel like this is the first time they've experienced this type of thing, but this might have been the boss, out of these types of characters, okay? We get hints, and then something happens, right? And I feel like you probably had moments where you were using, maybe you're falling into lust and confusing that with love. Maybe something like that was happening. And you got out of those situations, but you didn't really learn a lesson. And then you met someone where it's like, oh, we're going to make sure you learn this lesson. Okay, this is why you need to get to know people better, or whatever the case is. It's something like that that's happening, all right? So it's going to put person A into introspection, like, okay, where's my emotional state at? I must not be in the most emotionally healthy space, because this is my point of attraction, okay? What is person B feeling to see? Here's the Page of Pentacles coming out with the Knight of Swords. They're ready to fight. Whatever. Tower. See, this is as I mentioned with the last Aquarius reading, I feel like this is a battle of wills. I do feel like, person B is going to try to override person A on a flip side. So that's a lesson for person A. Person B, they have this lesson that they need to learn about being this energy around in relationships, or hiding that and showing that later on, gaslighting and whatever that is. And they're going to meet, I feel like person A can take it on. Like, they're like, you're not going to do that here. Like, what are you talking about? That's going to be a bit of a tower for them. Both parties, okay, you guys came together to teach each other a major shadow lesson. All right? So just learn the lesson, and so you guys could just move on, because this is rough, okay? What's advice for person A? It just seemed like it's turning into a nightmare. Two of Cups coming out. Two of Cups in reverse coming out with the Temperance card. This has divine energy all over it. This has karmic connection written all over it. This is a tough lesson that both of you guys have to learn, and that is simply the reason why you guys came together. Can y'all please learn the lesson and get yourselves out of this energy here? This is not fun. What's the advice for person B? Oh, so yeah, person A, oh yeah, look at that. You guys have the same advice here. Person B, I'm sorry, person A, look, Temperance card, use your intuitive guidance to see yourself out. I feel like both parties are spiritual. Because, yeah, I just feel like both parties are spiritual. This just feels like a spiritual connection. This feels like the battle of a witch and a wizard. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like, to be honest. Hold your ground, person A. I don't know what person B is going to do, if they're going to learn their lesson or not, but person A, I feel like you're about to have a breakthrough. Follow your intuition out of this situation, okay? Allow your intuitive guidance to have you make the smoothest transition out of this, all right? You're going to have to be clever in how you handle this, all right? It can't just be a straightforward thing, especially if we're talking about spiritual stuff, okay? But you have the power to do this. You can handle this person. I'm sure person B has done this with people who really couldn't handle this and just kind of caved to their will. I feel like person A, you got it. You're not going to cave. Person B, very similar energy and advice. So person A had the Two of Cups in reverse with the Temperance card, and person B has the Lovers in reverse with the Justice card, okay? It's like, hey, yeah, this is a messed up situation and it had to happen. Okay, Justice card, it had to happen this way. Temperance card, this was divine orchestration. You guys, it's unfortunate, but it seems like you guys came together to learn what not to do in relationships, okay? To learn what your blind spots were. All right. Person A, listen, you're going to have some breakthrough here. You're having a breakthrough, right? When you have that breakthrough, just decide. Moving forward, this is how I'm going to be now. Okay, we have very soon. Decide what you want very clearly. Decide that you don't want these types of situations anymore, okay? And so you could change your point of attraction. Realize the error in your point of attraction. So you can shift that and things will start changing in your favor, okay? I feel like there might be a need for, some affirmations or something like that for you to be more in alignment with a higher vibrational love, or at least to slowly transition out of this situation. We do have children coming out. If you guys have children, that definitely adds a layer of complication to this situation. Okay. What does person A want to tell person B? I hide behind material things. I'll wait for a sign from you. I am getting this energy of, I don't know, I'm getting intimidation energy here. I feel like person A is, I know this is not talking about hiding for real, but that's the energy I'm actually getting from this energy, from this reading. Like person A, I feel like they're a little bit intimidated by person B's wild devil energy. It's like, who did I just get with? Person A, that's what I'm saying. Like you're gonna have to, you can handle this, but you're gonna have to pull out all that you got. Okay, to slowly transition out of this situation. I mean, you're gonna have to do that. All right. Maybe I feel like there's a stealthy way to do this, to be honest. But okay. So yeah, these cards are coming out, but I'm getting a whole different type of energy from this. But okay, we have I wish I could take back my words. So many things remind me of you. Yeah, there's a spiritual connection here for sure. It's just the way, what part of your spirit is rocking with each other? Is it your higher selves or is it your shadows? You know, I feel like your shadows are coming together and like, hey, gang, party. You know, that's what I feel is happening here. But either way, that's not a representation of these cards at all. I'm just like channeling, but this is what's coming out. I have behind material things, insecurity. I will wait for a sign from you. I feel like they're just like kind of not stepping up or bucking up, okay? That's what I'm getting here. I wish I could take back my words. So many things remind me of you. Yeah, it just doesn't feel, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel healthy. On both ends, I'm not blaming just person B, right? But, I mean, person B is bringing this energy. But I feel like both parties, you know, play a role in this situation. All right, so you have person B, what do they want to say to person A? They also say, I will wait for a sign from you. I wish things could be different. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'll be doing a double energy a little bit, but I blamed you for it, you know? And that's why I don't feel, that's interesting. You and I were too young. Yeah, I don't feel like there was, you guys came together and I don't think either party was completely emotionally healthy when they came together. So they came together, and not saying that the love isn't there or whatever. It just feels like you guys found solace in each other, right? You guys, for example, two people were feeling they were in a bad place, and they found love in each other, or they found lust in each other. Okay, they found comfort at the very least in each other. And that helped them distract themselves from the pain that they were dealing with. And it made the situation grow and blossom into something that it probably shouldn't have, to be honest, because I think the intentions when these two people came together, it was actually for a lighter reason, but then it just became more. Yeah, all right. And I'm also hearing, be careful what you wish for. All right, whatever that means. Oh, yeah, 17 already. Let me... Oh, we're getting the P9. See, it's all about the sex here. It started off with sex. It's like when you get together with somebody and you try to turn it into more. It's like, I know we just came together for the sex. And in the beginning, you probably already just, okay, we have fan coming out. In the beginning, if there was a lot of clarity about, we know what this is. It's something like that. It might have started off like that, like, okay, we know what this is. But I think the level of comfort that came about from being together, then you was like, oh, let me just try and make this work. And it's just like, okay, that was a mistake. That's what I'm getting here, right? But it's a highly sex situation. You can't deny that. I feel like there's this energy of trying to one up. We have to win coming through. It's just, all right. Y'all gonna have to work that out, okay? All right. Thank you so much. Till next week. Peace.